Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we're talking about Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, a video game recently released for multiple consoles by Traveler's Tales. And then Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, you play as Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. From his childhood to his training as a member of the League of Shadows, to his betrayal of the League of Shadows, and throughout his reign as Batman in Gotham City. You also deal with multiple of the bad guys that, Batman has to deal with, from iconic ones to Joker to lesser known ones like Condiment Man. Okay, then. And of course, you have your allies like Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Jim Gordon, and we have a video game. Now, to get things started, first and foremost, what I really enjoyed about this game, Batman as a character has always been, one of the most iconic characters in entertainment history. Batman, he's a shadow in the night. He is someone that criminals fear. And they do this element right. As you're playing this game, you're traveling through Gotham, you're having to, fight bad guys while on your way to each of your objectives. And Batman is a true force to be reckoned with. He is, a skilled fighter. But on top of that, he is also a human being. He is someone with a tragic past, which I am glad they did not, sort of tone it down. This is an E10 rated game. It's a Lego game, and I am definitely glad that they did not tone down the fact that Bruce Wayne lost his parents. It's not gory or anything like that. What they put in the game. I also liked how they found out a way to make it serious but also funny. As we all know, Lego games, they have this history of being very goofy video games. But with this game, they decided to do something a little different. And, the actual story itself is a very serious story. But they filled it in with the goofy gags that you would expect to see from a Lego game. They were able to balance seriousness and also goofy gags that Lego is known for. This does help make, certain moments, certain kind of emotional moments, certain tragic moments feel weighted while also, providing the goofiness that you would expect to see in Lego. You feel the weight of these moments, and then, cops with a bunch of donuts throwing donuts at each other. I also have to give some props to the voice actors. I don't know a lot of their names, but the voice actors, I think, do a good job, especially the voice actor for Batman. I also liked the voice actress for Selena Kyle and the voice actor they got for Jim Gordon. Again, I don't know their names, but I do think that, I should not ignore them because they did a good job. In terms of technical details with this game, I do like the graphics. This was made on the Unreal Engine. I think it's Traveler Tales' first video game that they made on the Unreal Engine. I think they were, the Unreal Engine complements Lego to an extreme degree. And also, traditionally speaking, you get real environments among the Lego games. You know, it's apparently to help make the Lego elements stand out. But I also liked this detail that they added to these real environments. Even though they look real, they still look like they're made of Lego bricks. It's like they took a bunch of Lego bricks, painted them to make them look real, and stacked them on top of each other. And like I said, I really liked that detail. The combat system's also nice, and it is rewarding. It's very cartoony because, again, it's Lego. They're going to do that kind of stuff with the combat because they're trying to make it family friendly and also entertaining for all ages. But it's a rewarding system. The more punches you throw at a guy, you have this bar that once it's filled up, you can do some sort of supercharged attack. Allows you to, recharge your life instantly. Again, it's a rewarding system. That being said, I also don't think this is a perfect game. The biggest missed opportunity, in my opinion, is the fact that there's no central villain. You're just simply going after multiple different villains. You're not going after a single villain. In my opinion, they should have made the Joker the central villain of the game, the main bad guy, because they do a great job setting him up. They genuinely do. There's great setup with the Joker. Why isn't he the main villain of the game? Better yet, why is there no main villain in the game at all? Another thing worth noting is, I do think there's some missed opportunities with the game. Two-Face shows up, but he's barely in it, even though he would make a great villain. They do a better job at setting up Poison Ivy than Batman and Robin did. However, at the same time, they don't do anything with her afterwards. I also think that Robin's arc is rushed. They set him up, establish him as Robin, which I think is well handled, but they act too quickly to turn him into Nightwing. I'm not kidding. At one point he's Robin, next thing you know, Nightwing. Happened a little too quickly. In my opinion, this should be like a trilogy, and they should have waited until the second game to establish Nightwing. But also, Bane. The whole Bane story is also rushed. Again, it's something that I think, would have lent itself better to this being part of a trilogy. And waited until, in this case, the final game to bring Bane. Because the whole Bane thing's just over way too quickly. Now, I can't get into details because spoilers, but Bane's there, he does his thing, then he's gone. So guys, at the end of the day, I enjoyed Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I found it to be a fun, entertaining game that definitely gave me a little bit of nostalgic joy, because I do remember playing the original Lego Batman as a kid. Heck, I played a lot of the Lego games as a kid. It was fun, entertaining, the graphics were great, the combat, it rewarded you, it's very rewarding. The story, they were able to balance a more serious story on with the goofy humor of Lego. I love how they handled Batman, and the voice acting is also very good. I enjoyed this game a lot, and I do recommend getting it and playing it if you can. I'm going to give Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight an 8. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos real soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please don't forget our cybersecurity channel where you do gaming content. Please go check it out. And as per usual, please remember, the Badetsky will return.
Your games, Batman, where are they? Doesn't Gotham deserve a hero with adequately developed lats? Oh, and those built-in abs, they're not fooling anybody. You phony.